Best Friends, story by Miriam Cohen, pictures by Lillian Hoban. This is the front of the book, back of the book, and the spine. Best Friends. Jim was waiting outside of school. He was waiting to say hi to Paul. Paul was his best friend. Jim was almost sure of it. But Paul was late. He came just when the bell rang. Everyone began running into school. Jim ran too. He was calling, "Hi, Paul," but he tripped when he got up. Paul was already inside. You see, he tripped and he fell. Everybody ran to look at the eggs in the incubator. See the incubator? A light was keeping the eggs warm. When it was time, baby chicks would come out. I can't just keep on waiting," said Danny. "These eggs are taking too long." He yelled, "Come on, Paul, let's build blocks." Jim began to make a picture of himself. He looked in a mirror. Then he drew what he saw. But the boy in the mirror and the boy he was drawing did not look the same. Willie shouted at Sammy, "If you don't give me that hat, I won't be your best friend." Margaret painted two girls stuck together. "They're best friends," she said. Paul was dragging a long block. Jim was going to help him, but Anna Maria got in his way. "Who's your best friend, Jim?" she asked. Before Jim could answer, Willie shouted, "All right, Sammy, I'm not your best friend anymore. I'm Jim's best friend. Right, Jim?" And Anna Maria said, "I could be your best friend, Jim. I could tell you all the things you're supposed to do in school." Jim didn't know what he should say. Willie was his friend, but not his best friend, and Anna Maria was a girl. Just then, the teacher brought the juice and cookies. Jim and Paul always sat together. But Paul said, "So, everybody is your best friend except me?" Uh-oh. I think he's feeling a little sad. But Paul wouldn't sit near Jim. Jim couldn't explain what had happened, and the cookies were the plain kind. After snack was playground. Everybody rushed outside. "Oh dear," the teacher said. "I didn't bring the balls. Paul and Jim, would you get them?" The classroom was very quiet. Paul and Jim got the balls out of the cupboard. They didn't look at each other. Suddenly Jim shouted, "Paul, the light is out. The baby chicks will die." Right? The light needs to be on. Paul said, "I'll get the janitor." Jim cried, "I'll keep the eggs warm." He tried to be as warm as he could. Everybody came running. Mr. Wilkins put in a new bulb. He's fixing the light. The little baby chicks can be born. Then he touched the eggs gently. "They're still plenty warm. They're going to be all right." Everybody was cheering. Danny said, "Jim and Paul saved the baby chicks' lives." "They really did," said the teacher. Then Jim knew it, and Paul knew it. They could feel it. They could feel they were really best friends. Now see, this is Jim and Paul, and they're really good friends. The end. I hope you enjoyed this fun story about Jim and Paul and how they are really good friends. Maybe when you come to school, you can also make friends. Thank you for listening.